Okay, so take a few moments and become aware of your breath. The even, gentle, steady flow of your breath. And just take a moment and acknowledge and appreciate the nourishment of your breath. And now just look around where you are in the moment, either with your eyes open or closed. Notice that you don't need your eyes open to perceive images, inner images. So eyes open or closed, and acknowledge something good in your environment, here and now. So I'll offer some suggestions, but I want you to find for yourself what you can truthfully acknowledge as good. The support of the chair, the ground, maybe some of you are experiencing the sound of bird song, as I am, or the sound of rain or breeze. Experience the air on your skin. Become aware of your body. For most of us, the goodness of a functioning body, however that is, without the mind story of how it should be or shouldn't be, but just to experience the goodness of the body, the room, the space, the ability and capacity to sense and perceive. And the undeniable fact, the presence of whatever it is that is being alive, that is awareing here and now. Whatever it is that is being aware as being alive, as this awareing presence. and does not depend on a thought to being aware. And does not depend on the body. And you can check that in your direct experience. And realize that the body appears as sensations, images, perceptions. These all come and go from moment to moment, change continually. And yet the field of awareing, of aliveness does not come and go or change with them. And the only reason we don't experience the joy of that is because we have become habituated and conditioned to tune in to the sights, sounds, and feelings of limitation. So that we, as this very awareing presence itself, out of our unlimited freedom to choose, have chosen to tune into station limitation and receive all the discordant musical noises from that station. And instead of tuning in reliably to station spirit, and receiving the music from that sphere, so just take another moment and maintaining steady breathing, acknowledge the good in your experience here and now. And see if there's any resistance arising in the form of thoughts or feelings. And these are all negative. What defines a negative thought or feeling is the direction it points to, the direction it goes. And negative thoughts and feelings point to or go in the direction of a calculating, separate someone. And positive emotions or thoughts go the opposite direction. To the fact of singular being, impersonal consciousness. So notice if there's any negativity arising around the good that you experience, around acknowledging the good thoughts such as, yeah, but I don't want to. What good is that? yeah, but I got problems, the good isn't good, and just the feeling of negativity itself, heaviness, turmoil, contraction, tension. So if you notice anything like that arising, allow this to be as active as possible. And welcome any wanting to make it significant. To energize it by involving with it. And welcome any wanting to use it to perpetuate a sense of me, a poor little victim, someone. Just welcome that if you see it without any judgment, just like a scientist. Welcome. Oh, I see it. There is a sound or feeling of negativity. Now I, the one who is perceiving, notice also the wanting to make it significant, wanting to use it to maintain the idea of someone. And as you welcome and allow this, whatever is arising in the form of negativity, if it is, can you sense and tune into the quietness, the relaxation, the evenness in which this negativity is occurring. Just as best you can, sense and feel that there is already the presence of something so neutral, allowing, benevolent, that it simply receives negativity, from mild to extreme. The extreme would be hate. So see that this benevolent openness receives it all equally. And remains pristine, untouched. And just for a moment now, could you rest as that? The good itself, which allows and receives equally the acknowledgement of good and the resistance to good, the acknowledgement of good and the resistance to good. Absorbing all of it into itself. So whenever you're ready, at your own pace, I invite you to open your eyes if they're closed. And bring your attention into the space we share.